Yasodai Selvakumaran, and I'm a third year HSIE and English teacher at Rooty Hill High School in Sydney's western suburbs. So at my school we have between 1,100, just over 1,100 students of more than 40 different ethnicities, and so it's very diverse and I love working there. The biggest ethnic background at our school is Filipino for students. I think they make up about 30% of the students that we have, but we also have a very large proportion of Pacific Islander students. We have just over 50 Indigenous students, and this year I've become the Aboriginal Education Coordinator, so I'm working with those students a lot. We have Fiji Indian students, Sri Lankan students, Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, Anglo students, not to forget them at all. And it's really quite, we have African students, it's so diverse. Like honestly, you can look at a class roll and just think, just feel blessed to be working with these students from all different backgrounds. So I actually was a prac student there, and I also completed my internship there during my final year at Sydney University and was offered a maternity position for 1 year initially, and that got extended. And then I also was fortunate enough to be placed permanently there by the department. The first year experience, I think, is something that university can never actually prepare you for. There's all of these, I guess, extra things that you can't actually learn in a book. You learn on the job when it comes to things like differentiating for students with, very diverse, I guess, learning abilities. And that's at the demographic of our school. We do have kids that are at the very top, and then we have students that are below state average. And I guess that was the biggest challenge in my first year, was to learn how to differentiate effectively for all of those different students in my classes. It's been a fantastic place to start. I was aware of the induction program when I was a prac student, and to be honest, when I got offered that position in July in my final year, I did not hesitate in saying yes, because I knew how good that induction program was, and they've been recognised for the work that they've done, and I could not think of a better place to start. And I think that time, and I was a temporary teacher at that point, and to be given those resources, I know is rare. And it definitely has, I guess, really set a solid foundation for me, for my career. If I could change one thing, it's a hard one. One thing that is really quite important to education is to nurture teachers, because the burnout rate is still quite high. And part of that is, I think it's a time release factor when it comes to mentoring support, and like the actual induction process that I went through was fantastic. Nurturing teachers to be the best that they can be is what the system needs, and that requires support from all angles.